everybody. So I was going through my things and I found this ring. Let me show you. When I found it, I was hit by a wave of nostalgia, and so I decided to share the story with you. When I was about 13-ish, closer to 14, I met this boy. Surprise. And little 13-year-old me thought that he was the cutest boy I had ever met in person. In retrospect, he probably was, but for privacy's sake, I'm gonna call him David. Anyway, David was visiting. He was staying with his mom over the summer. The more I got to know him and about him, the more I liked him. Now, back then, I had the self-confidence of a snail, and I wasn't really good at making myself look presentable. When one of my best friends told me that she liked him, I kinda lost hope. That friend of mine was pretty much what I wanted to be. She was thin and beautiful. She still is. And she had this really pretty, natural, long blonde hair. I couldn't compete, despite my fears and my worries. David and I got pretty close. We had even decided that we were gonna be famous best friends. It all seems kind of silly to me now. There was even this thing in Sunday school where they had us write these wills out. And so as famous best friends, we put each other in our wills. Weird. I know. Nonetheless, it was pretty cute. Then the end of the summer came, and I was very disappointed. Until he actually told me he liked me. Not gonna lie, I was really surprised. As young teenagers do, we traded numbers. Back then, I was using a landline. The fun I had. The fun my parents must have had. The phone bill. Sorry. When he got home, he started calling me every single day. For months. And not just once a day. Young love. We talked for hours. And I mean hours. My longest phone conversation is still with him. Accumulating at about 7 hours straight. Yeah, I used to borrow people's cell phones just so I could text him. We'd talk to each other as much as possible. I remember a very specific conversation where I was talking to him about what I would do for my wedding, and he corrected me and said, our wedding. It was really, really cute. Not long after that, he would start sending me pictures of rings. Then, a few days after Christmas, I got the one that I showed. He said that it wasn't the one that he really wanted to get, but he said that he wanted to marry me. Sadly, a few months later, he just stopped talking to me completely. I'm sure you can imagine the heartbreak. Things stayed that way for over a year. We've talked once or twice since then. Needless to say, we didn't get married. What's really funny is we never even kissed. Please let me know if you liked this video by clicking the thumbs up. I hope everyone has a happy new year. Bye! That week was terrible and awful and